Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, September 26th, just after 11 a.m. is the time, and temperature is around 18 degrees Celsius, actually. I'm here chilling at Dundas Square. There I am, just being lazy in a seat as sirens go off. Andrew Lee is here, Sebastian, Fernando, Sheen, Vivian Johnson, Hoosja, Russell, Daniel, Marge, Joe DLS, Dave in Bangor, Maine, Edward, I like to walk, Yahia, and everyone else. Thank you for tuning in. While I was in Tokyo, Osaka, and Seoul, I was doing live streams handheld without the gimbal. And it was kind of fun. So we're going to try that this morning just to see how it works. So this is not using a gimbal. I'm going to be hand holding it. I do have my gimbal in my backpack. So if it's a disaster, we can mount the phone and do it that way. And they've got checkers and chess, but what? Ali 7 Hussein, $7.99. Ali, thank you so much for the $7.99. Much appreciated. Are you kidding me? That is absolutely disgusting that they would write that. What an insult, not just to the fine folks of Toronto, but to humanity in general. Wow, that is gross. Anyways, I'm gonna get my backpack on and we're gonna get up and get moving. Lisa says, easy now? Nah. There's a double-decker sightseeing bus and it is packed. I figured it wouldn't be so busy at this time. But while I was in Seoul, I made a point to do their double-decker sightseeing bus. And I made a video from the top. Roadhog says, let's grow and go. Hit the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Roadhog. And again, I'm just trying out the whole handheld thing in Toronto. If this doesn't work, we'll be back using a gimbal. But yeah, what I should do, I should probably try that bus one day, maybe even on a stream. I think it's like 60 or 70 bucks. In Seoul, it was about 20. Brian Lee says iPhone or Samsung. Always go the way of the Android, but for streaming, I'm using the iPhone. Simon's Gordon is here. Roadhog is here. But Death from Above tickets, isn't it? Death from Above 1979. Yeah, I think it's 70 bucks, but you also get like admission to the CN Tower or something. It's not quite the ripoff it seems. I have never live streamed this way in Toronto before. It's kind of weird. But look at this, they're putting a new facade where Nordstrom was. There's an Italy going in there and a Simon's. It's a large clothing store from Quebec. All right, thank you, Roadhog. And thanks to everyone for tuning in and putting up with me while I was away for 3 weeks, but we're back. I'll be streaming somewhat regularly in Toronto from here on out. This is just my second stream back, or third if you include my Sunday night Stumble stream. But yeah, it is indeed a gorgeous day. Jeanetta's here. Minimum garlic 19. Just reading your comments. What did I eat in Japan? Ramen, takoyaki, soba, sushi. I ate a whole bunch of stuff. There's Hadlao Hot Pot. Clarissa enjoyed my streaming from Tokyo. Thank you. I loved streaming from Tokyo. The problem was with the time difference. I either had to stream in the morning or at night. I couldn't do like afternoon or evening streams. Well, I could, but nobody would really watch them. So I was waking up early and streaming. Then by nighttime, I was conking out pretty early every night. Wonderful driving right there. Oh, my chat is stuck. Canada says welcome home. Thank you. Thank you very much. Twisted Metal says, are you the only European viewer? Rocky Rambo is here. Yeah, there would have been some viewers, I bet. We maybe could have got like 200-300 viewers if I did a afternoon stream there. I don't know. It was also like 35 degrees every day. It was so gross in the middle of the day. I wasn't really in the streaming kind of mood. Now we're in Toronto. There'll be morning streams, afternoon, evening, night streams. Cam says it's 11:11. Make a wish. I wish for you to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when I go live next. There we go. There's a wish. But we are going south down Yonge Street. I don't really have a plan in mind. I just thought I'd fire up the stream and we'd dilly-dally about for a while. But it's south down the east side of Yonge Street. Financial District coming up on the right. Clement wishes for his stomach to not digest itself. You're hungry. Hazelnut says Canadian Timmy's. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going into Timmy's anytime soon. I'm kind of on a no shitty food kick. Queen closed off due to Ontario line construction. It's going to be like that for at least 4 years. Math Doctor says looking to get as ripped as those fake ads of Korean men. I don't think it's possible to get that ripped, but I am just looking to get a little bit healthier. Jennifer Gala says, good morning. Hope the jet lag is better. Good morning, Jennifer Gala. Well, I had a very good sleep last night, a horrible sleep the night before, and a very good sleep the night before that. So I'm slowly adjusting. Lisa says healthy is good. Yeah, for the amount that I walk, I have no excuse for having any belly fat or anything like that, so. Trying to fix some bad habits, but so far, let's see. There's my blood glucose level, purely in the healthy range. You can see the spike when I had my breakfast. But anything in that green range is where you want to be. If you go eat some Tim Hortons donuts, that thing will spike out of there and then you'll have a sugar crash. And it'll fuck with your insulin production and your hunger. Just trying to keep things nice and healthy. Lisa says, am I going to start cooking? I've been cooking eggs for breakfast lately. No, do not worry. I'm not going to turn into one of those fake lifestyle gurus. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to tell you how to be healthy. No. Not even remotely qualified for that. Cam says you need to stop skipping meals. I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that would say skipping meals is good. Intermittent fasting. Marge, $5 for a drink of your choice. Stay hydrated. Thank you, Marge. Thank you so much for the $5. And by the way, I am rocking a new hat. I don't know if anyone noticed. Traffic says morning to all. Happy Thursday. Thank you, Marge. A little bit sad no one noticed the new hat. Clement, $10 for a beer of your choice. Stay hydrated. Clement, thank you so much. That is one thing that's not going to change. I'm still going to have my beverages. Thank you, Clement. I'm looking forward to going out Saturday night, actually. I will put that tenner to good use on Saturday night. We're definitely going to turn that into some adult beverages. Thank you, Clement. Sheena says, oh, I didn't see your new hat. But thank you so much for the support, guys. It is much appreciated. Daily feature, $6 fish tacos. Is that $6 per taco? So $18 for 3 fish tacos? No thanks, $10 margarita looks good though. Man, imagine 5 years ago advertising 3 tacos for 18 bucks is like a good deal. You throw your drink in their face and tell them to F off. But this is the world we live in now. Apparently that's a good price. Cruelzy going hiking this weekend. Good stuff. Got my new Focus. My new watch here. We're at 2,900 steps so far. Yeah, that's another thing I'm trying to do. Between dinner and breakfast, not really eating anything. Got to get that body to burn the belly fat, not the sugar stores. Hey, that's a new addition. Normally these steel drum guys are up at Bay and Bloor area. They're playing hardball with the walking poor at $6 a taco. Johnny Toronto is here. Greetings. You know what? Let's go. This way on King of It. There's some construction to the south on Yonge. Two creams in your coffee is a meal? I've been struggling with sugar-free coffee lately to the point where I've kind of adjusted to it. Yarrow Bumblefoot is here. There's the King Eddie. grand old hotel. I once spent a night in a suite there. I've told that story before. Clement says good coffee equals no cream. I don't know, as someone who put milk and sugar in my coffee and tea for years, I'm not about to judge anyone. Make it taste good to you. Jeanette, $9 for a I Love Toronto hat. Jeanette, that is a very, very, very specific super chat, but thank you so much. If I do come across one, we'll have to seriously consider purchasing it, but thank you, Jeanette. As we cross Toronto Street. You know what? I really dig the entrance to 65 King East here. That's the Google Canada headquarters. Although the lines are simple, it's almost got an Art Deco quality to it. Kind of a generic glass box on top. That's a bit unfortunate, but for an office building without retail frontage, I dig that base. I think it looks pretty cool. See, not everything we build these days is crap. Only half of that building is. Cam, it is a new hat. I thought get something a little warmer, a little thicker, and I've worn the hell out of that old hat, so we'll get a bit more variety going on. The real reason I wear hats in the morning is I usually go home and shower after the live stream, so my hair is always a mess when I wake up. That's why in these earlier live streams, you always see me rocking a hat. Little TMI. Hey, we're over 300 viewers already. Thank you so much. I guess we'll check out St. James Park. It's right up ahead. It's a really nice day. And we can loop down into the St. Lawrence. We're on the east side of downtown. That bar across the street, Score on King, is pretty nice. There's a 504B streetcar going to Broadview Station. Got the cathedral right beside me here. Dutchman AZ says that sky is so beautiful. It is a good one today, isn't it?
Like the walking way, yeah.
So I yelled after her. I said, "Corey says hi." But I got what she was saying. So I don't think she was
An encampment has popped up here. All right, I'm just gonna crack open a drink here. A much needed bubbly. Jeanette says bubbly time indeed. Not a sponsored stream, but I do drink an awful lot of this stuff. Johnny Strides, welcome back to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Thank you. Hello from a rainy London, UK. And for some of you, if you're noticing the stream looks a little different, that's because I'm doing what I did in Korea and Japan. I'm just hand holding the camera. It's got a little more of like a first person, a little more vloggy. Unfortunately, I can't stream like this at night. It just does not work. But during the daytime, I think it works pretty well. Maybe we'll go as far as Sherburne, and then, I don't know, we'll head south down to Front. There's a lot of like high-end furniture shops in this area. Speaking of which, I think I'm finally gonna record that apartment tour this weekend. For those that have been asking and those that haven't been. I've also got a brand new machine in my living room. It is a monster of an e-scooter. That's all I'll say, but it is easily like the heaviest, biggest, and fastest one I've ever had. I'm kind of scared to even take it out. I'm gonna keep it at reasonable speeds, of course, but look for a video on that coming up. We are going east on King Street East. This is the St. George College area. This is one of those areas that in the fall picks up with people. In the summer, it's kind of quiet through here. But in the fall, these students go back to school. Action Kid is here. He says, just don't crash it like I did on your highboy. Action Kid, good to see you. Hope the foot is on the mend, and I'll try not to crash it, hey? That was a freak thing that happened to you. Very unfortunate. But most of my riding, I think, is going to be on that Movin' Mini Fold-In e-bike. That's kind of my favorite thing to ride right now. It's small, it's light, the battery goes forever, it's comfortable. It's legal. By the way, I may be publishing a video later today. I've got so much stuff from Japan and Korea that I might just start, not quite spamming it, but uploading twice a day some days, or when I stream, I'll do a video as well. Judy T says, oh good, it doesn't look cold. You know how to dress. This is the time of year where you see some people in shorts and a t-shirt, others in like a winter coat and pants. There's a very classic chair. I wonder if that's a replica or the real one. That store is called Design Within Reach, and I assure you, almost nothing there is within reach of the average person. There is EQ3. bit more reasonably priced. I know someone who bought a sectional couch from there.
In that regard, I was like, I actually feel like
Someone's not having a very good day over there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Rip Betty's, you will be missed. Sir Bob Blah Blah says the world can hear it. I don't know what they're yelling Andy Wood, but frankly, I don't really care to know. Hey, how about that wonderful premiere of ours just telling homeless people to get off their ass and get a job? That's what you want. You want your government to not give a fuck. This is the same idiot that thinks building a tunnel under Highway 401 will be a solution to traffic woes. Oh yeah, that'll be ready in our lifetimes. By the time that thing's done, people aren't going to be driving cars around anyways. Not to the extent they are now. I don't know who these stupid people are believing in this stuff, but it's kind of depressing if you think about it. Carol says, gosh, I wish I was in Toronto. Can't wait to visit again. Awesome. Chris Mills says they can help build a tunnel. There we go. There's a solution, I guess. Andy Wood says he's the biggest jerk that's ever been elected. I don't know, we've had some other jerks before, but he's definitely the most petty. Like, the man just lives to spite Toronto. Just because we wouldn't vote for him here. Jumbo TV says you could literally buy up multiple 407s. Oh, the 407 Mike Harris sold off to foreign interests. What a great move for the province that was. All right, we're at Berkeley Street. I don't really know. I was gonna just walk south down Yonge Street to the lake, but I turned east on King Street. Maybe we'll go head through the distillery. How's that? Lisa says that's going to help downtown traffic issues. Invest in transit, invest in bike lanes, and yes, invest in road infrastructure upgrades. But this is the same clown sitting on $20 billion that could be going into healthcare, but instead he'd rather let that crumble so we can start privatizing shit. Again, I don't know how stupid people are to buy into this, but it's pretty depressing. And we are at Parliament Street. Okay, so we'll go to Cherry Street, then I'll head down to the distillery. Carol says, when I visit Toronto, can I come on one of these walks with you, Johnny? You'll buy drinks. If you can track me down on a live stream, sure. Jumbo TV says the media will never hold people accountable. Yeah. And then anyone on YouTube is dismissed as like a crazy lunatic. I guess that's not entirely untrue. Anyways, what a beautiful day. Look at that blue sky. It was 18 degrees out when I started this walk. I think it's probably a little bit warmer than that now. Let me check. Yeah, it is now 22. Oh, look at this place. It's a very nice setup they have. I really, really like this part of the city. Once you go south of Queen Street on the east side, no offense, a little bit north of here, but I just think it's so nice in this area. A little bit lacking in like pedestrian foot traffic, but that'll come. I think that's a very expensive furniture place, Studio B. Okay, that is just ridiculous. Ain't nobody wanting to sit down on that thing. Holy shit. That chair. Do you guys see that? $37,490. $37,000 for that? What the ever living fuck? I thought maybe that thing will be like $800 or $900. Okay, that's a Holly Hunt Centauri chair. Finishes still of grain green cotton cord. Do they deliver crisp meals? Jeanette says 37,000 K for that. Yeah, that's like 30,000 USD to our American friends. Action Kid says you can buy at least 5 tiny homes for that chair. I do not believe this. This is almost like something in a skit on SNL making fun of. What? Lisa says that's a no from, like, I was ready to make fun of that thing at 900 bucks. Like, what? It's not the least bit functional. Like, that thing looks like it would just wrench your back. That would be so uncomfortable. Looks like a child just doodled something and they turned it into a chair. Clement, 370, here's for 1/10,000th chair. Clement, thank you so much. Just 9,999 more of the way to go. I can't even imagine paying like the tax on that chair. Imagine paying 13% on that. All right, Plush Mickey, thanks for tuning in. Are you kidding me? I don't believe what we just saw. Like, if you're dropping that kind of money on a chair, you would need like a 10-figure income for that to make any sense. And even then it wouldn't make any sense. Like, you would legit have to be making like baseline $10 million a year. And even then, that would be too much of a percentage of your income for a shitty chair that doesn't look good, isn't comfortable. I don't get it. I do not get it. They will never, ever, ever sell that. I say that, but there's probably some couple there where like the wife's trying to convince the husband to buy that thing and he's like, what? And then they go home and have several uncomfortable nights together because she's kind of pissed off that he thinks it's dumb until he caves and buys it. That's probably how that thing gets sold. It's those kinds of reactions that cause high-end furniture stores to hide their prices. But there was that one really high-end furniture store that had like a whole sectional and coffee table, like a whole living room set for like $30,000. I remember thinking, holy shit, that was just a crappy little chair. Oh man, that's a good first date litmus test. Walk by that thing, and if the other person like reacts positively to it, just fucking ghost them. Just say, I gotta go take a phone call. Disappear around the corner and just never come back. Block them, delete them. If all our wildest dreams come true and we become billionaires, and you want to start buying shit like that, I want nothing to do with you. But Johnny, it's designed by a professional. Here's a street I absolutely love. This is Bright Street. A coffee table book about coffee tables. Okay, Kramer. I can't get over it. I just can't. Unless it's a collector's item, I guess. If that was like made by some like Banksy type artist, maybe. And you're just a fan of the person And you're like, I hate this work, but I'm a fan of the person who designed it. Maybe, but JFC. All right, we're gonna cross here. Why is the weather so nice? We're in that time of year where things are pretty schizophrenic. Fall and spring can be like that in these parts. You get a beautiful day and then you get a cold day. The difference is with spring, you know, ultimately it's just getting nicer. And in fall, ultimately we're in a spiral towards that brutal winter. There's the 504 King. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in and putting up with my absence. I still don't have any regular Toronto videos yet. I might make one this afternoon. And I'll probably make one tomorrow and Saturday. We'll get the ball rolling on that. But I've still got like 20 videos from my trip to get over with. Funky Child is here, Espresso is here. Thanks for tuning in, people. Canary District over there. This is Eastern Avenue. Which to the east of here kind of turns into Kingston Road. Vivian Johnson says I'm the master of the chants. I don't think I've ever chanted in my life. That should be rants, all right. D Boutique 617 Gold tier. Good morning, Johnny, Mods, and chat. Good morning to you. Is it still morning? It is. My watch is not telling me. Stupid watch. There is 3 minutes left in the morning, but thank you so much for all of your support as a member. Linda says, thanks for walking with us while you do the laundry. You're very welcome. Picture Johnny chanting and burning sage. It's always morning somewhere. That's one way to look at it. 5 p.m. in the UK. You're welcome, Espresso. Thanks for watching. All right, we have made it to Front Street East. So we're gonna, I guess, go pop through the Distillery District because why not? We are here. Brown says Toronto is beautiful. It sure can be. Look at this. There's a funky looking building. Love it or hate it. I kind of like it when stuff is different. There's where the old Canary restaurant used to be. Chris Mill says it's lunchtime in Newmarket. I don't really know if I love this little building slapped on top. That's kind of funky. Stop in there for a beer. There'll be plenty of beers this weekend. Got a little shindig to go to Saturday night. Randy Ruck says Toronto is a mess. It's a mess of construction. Absolutely no disagreement on my part there. Have I ever been to Barcelona? Last summer I was in Barcelona. I think I only did 1 or 2 live streams from there, but I was there. Here comes the Distillery District. The Distillery Historic District for access, contact security. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna walk right in here and access it without contacting security, but to each their own, I guess. Oh, it smells good in here. The Old Flame Brewing Co. open mic night. $5 beers and pretzels, $10 flights. Wow. Clayton Crawford, when are you? Clayton says, are you planning to attend Word on the Street at Queen's Park on Saturday, Sunday? Hope to see you there. Clayton, I didn't even know that was going on. I think I did that last year or the year before. I'll see if I can put that on the radar. To be honest with you, I haven't really been planning any videos in Toronto. I've still just been kind of jet lag recovering. And getting back into the swing of things. But thanks for the heads up, Clayton. That could be neat to either stream or record. It's also Garlic Festival, which is amazing. Well, there's something else to put on my radar. Sometimes those festivals don't really translate to walking videos. Sometimes they do. Someone mentioned Balzac's, that's coming up on the left. Spadina Road is partially closed for it. Spadina Road, so it is north of Bloor. Mike T says a 100% vampire-free festival. Imagine if vampires had like a garlic vaccine. Oktoberfest, September 21st to October 27th. I went to Oktoberfest a few years ago. It was on the same night as Nuit Blanche. Where kids become kids again. Visit Orlando.com. Clayton, I was not aware of that. There's Balzac's over there, an excellent coffee house. They've got a stage set up here. Hot Waffles. I remember a band called Hot Heat. Did I just say Balzac? Kind of. I said Balzac's. It's the Illuminarium, Light Bright Worlds of Wonder. I hate these digital signs. They show you the price for like 2 seconds. Hey, the Illuminarium is closed for a private event today. The whole point of this stream was to come here and go through it. Bastards. Ruined my whole plan. This looks like the entrance to a nightclub, like a shitty one with a douchey bouncer in front of it. 2 cinematic shows, 1 ticket. Doesn't that have like douche club vibes to it? A sack is a sack. Apparently I'm the one to know. My thoughts exactly, Novell costs. We're only at 68, 64 steps. And apparently I burned off 200 calories on this walk. This is a funky lamp store. It's a lot of really playful lamps. Something kind of looks like the one from Pixar. When am I coming to Uzbekistan? I have no clue when or if that will ever come. Hell, I haven't been to Calgary. Sheena says, if you run, does it increase the step count quicker? Well, if you physically take more steps, yeah. But just south of here is where the Portland's redevelopment is going on. Sir Bob Loblaws has been to Calgary. I think Ken has been getting around Canada pretty well. He's done a lot of those western cities. He did Edmonton, Vancouver. Pretty sure he did Calgary. All right, should we go up to Front Street or stick to the Esplanade for here? What are you guys saying? Esplanade a few blocks. Andy Wood says the Esplanade. That guy's just riding around listening to like death metal on a Bluetooth speaker. I love it. Yeah, Clayton, don't worry. When I go on trips where I'm doing YouTube, I don't claim meals and all my little expenses, but flights and hotels, I will claim, especially this last trip, since it was definitely a YouTube trip. If Canada Revenue wants to audit me, I'll be like, look at my friggin' channel and all the stuff I made. So that guy's too far away from his Bluetooth speaker with his phone, so it's breaking up. Imagine if I got a copyright from this guy's death metal. And he's just like holding on to the speaker in his hand as he pedals. Greetings, Kelvin Williams. Anthony, I think my basketball hoop shooting days are probably done. I'm up for some tennis. I'll be playing some tennis this weekend, I think. This is Princess Street. So we are going west on the Esplanade. Just claim I was walking past a hammer drill. Something tells me that's not going to do it.
To the story where there was a flood.
Yeah, Daniel, tennis is quite a workout, especially if you don't play regularly, because you're activating all sorts of muscles in a pretty intense way that you don't normally use. Oh, they fenced off of this park.
Yeah, we should get like a little chicken chips and I want to go.
This is one of my favorite streets to walk along. It's a little nicer when there's no construction, but the tree coverage, it's just a very, very pleasant street. Sheena, 5 pounds. Good to see you back and striding in Toronto. Sheena, it is good to be back and striding in Toronto. Thank you so much for the 5 pounds, Sheena. And thank you for the support while I was away. Greetings, Daniela Rodriguez. And we have made it to Lower Jarvis. Maybe we'll head up to Front Street. All right, Lisa, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your day, eh? Andy Wood getting some fall vibes. Will I do a walk around Wonderland for Halloween Haunt? Maybe. We'll have to see about that. I'd like to go. There was a YouTuber who actually lived in the same building that Ken Continuum lived in, who went by the name Rolling with Ian, who invited me to that one year. Sadly, he passed away a few months later. I never got the chance to go there, but that would have been neat. St. Lawrence Market. A lot of tour buses dropping people off here. It's always one of the most popular spots to hit.
I gave a little leeway.
Market Street. I always love walking through here. Only at 8,400 steps.
Good job.
Andy Wood says doggy fountain, please. All right, Andy Wood, just for you. Jelly Bean is here. Hello. I like to walk. I'm wearing this Fit, or this watch. My Fitbit Versa 4 died. Well, the screen died. And I was gonna pull the trigger and buy the Garmin that I was looking at. But I heard and saw many good things about this one. So I pulled the trigger. It's an Amazfit GTR 3 Pro. I figured I'd just buy it, and if it was a piece of shit, I'd return it. But I've been very impressed with it so far. It's pretty stylish. The sleep tracking and step tracking seems on point. The software is good. It handles my notifications and alarms. And it allegedly has a 21-day battery life. got like a stress meter. Speaking of de-stressing, this is a great place to do some of that. Grab a coffee or a drink, your lunch. Marge has an Amaze Fit. I think it's a pretty good brand. I mean, I'm still evaluating it, but I don't anticipate returning this one. Let's just chill for a sec. It's always a highlight walking around this area, checking out Berksea Park. Kevin, we are downtown Toronto. We're pretty far from Midtown. There's a cat.
I
Caroline, $10. Thank you. You love the doggy fountain. Happy to show it to you, and thank you so much for the support. That is definitely appreciated. Thank you, Carolyn. Carolyn, I apologize if I got that wrong. And again, if this stream looks a little different, I'm once again doing something different. I'm hand holding the phone instead of using the gimbal. Hopefully it's still very watchable. Actually, I just remembered I have a new live streaming camera on the way. A company reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in checking out their equipment. I said, sure, I'll do a live stream with it. And that's supposed to be arriving this afternoon. I should probably make sure I'm not going to miss that package. There's the Hockey Hall of Fame. And this is where I checked out that tiny home with Ryan in what's been my biggest video of the past year. Yeah, that video is up to 814,000 views since it was published. And it's gained me 4,000 subscribers. I'm gonna meet with Ryan and we're gonna do a follow-up to that. We're walking alongside the old Dominion building. This is Bay Street coming up. And look how busy Front Street is. Just up ahead. Lots of people in front of Union Station. CN Tower. know what, guys? I don't want to go, but I've got that package coming. I've got something I've got to get to this evening. I've got a workout planned. I've got a lot of stuff I got to get around to. But we did not hit 10,000 steps. I'm only at 9,400. But I'm going to be posting a video, I think, later today, maybe around 6 p.m. or so. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank our Patreon supporters, channel members. I want to thank our mods and everyone who sent support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that fun stuff. But we're going to be signing off. I'll probably live stream tomorrow or Saturday. I'm going to be getting back in the full swing of things, making lots and lots of content in Toronto. So even though this stream was on the shorter side, I think more shorter streams is better than a few longer ones. Sir Bob Blabla is going to try to replace a faucet. It could get ugly. Linda has got to play tennis. Maybe something like that. But thanks so much, guys. Glad you noticed the new hat. You're welcome, John Nicholson, Twisted Metal, Hardjot, Mark D, 274727, Clement. This was fun. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you, Clement. Thanks for fueling one of my drinks over the weekend. 24-hour walking stream 1. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. I've got enough data. But I want to thank you guys so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Yoink.